Hi, RD Bear here. Welcome to episode 22 of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy 12. Um, okay. Well, last time I left off kind of in the middle of things because, I, I did got a party wipe and that was unfortunate, but, so I'm back here kind of at the previous, save crystal, and I decided to start a new episode before doing that. Um, so, let's get going. And story so far, Penelo has been kidnapped. She's apparently being held in that mine. That's the door of which is right ahead. And we're out to rescue her. And I think as soon as we get into the actual mine, we'll see the rest of our party members here. Yeah. Lhusu Mines. And, we are joined this time by, Lamont, this, kid over here, who is, here for mysterious reasons of his own. Anyway, let's get going here. Right. Don't think getting through this intermediate or this preliminary part will take too long. We've already got some enemies here. And, we could... Yeah, these are basically the same stealings as we've already encountered, but, these are higher level and, probably better stats, but, pretty much exactly the same otherwise. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna check my, gambits in it for a second. I should have done that before I started, but I didn't, so, oh, by the way, I did get everybody, used up as much of Vaan and Basch's LP as I could on these plus HPs. And we'll probably see the reason for that later, but I couldn't do that on couldn't do that on Balthier or Fran because there's only one available. So that's kind of the thing with this job system. It makes it a little bit more challenging because you can, before the job system, you could basically make everybody clones of each other. You know, give everybody huge amounts of HP if that's what you wanted for the occasion, but with this way there's only certain jobs are going to have certain certain licenses available. So I think this is the only, other than level ups, I think this is the only way we can get increased HP for Balthier and Fran. Unless you want to go all the way back to Rabanester and change jobs or something, which seems like that's the only. I assume that's the only way you can do that at this point. Anyway, so yeah, and I don't. Yeah, Fran doesn't have any of those at all. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah. If it's anywhere, it's gonna be in here, but yeah, I don't see it, so alright, but Basch, yeah, he's got 1 through 5, and there's another one up here that he could get, that's 6. The pattern here is it goes up by 4 each time, so 30, 70, 110, and if there's a 7, it'll be 270, and that keeps up for, well, as long as the game, as long as we need to worry about it, probably. Anyway, so I was gonna check on gambits here. Okay, so I removed Lamont's ally less than 30 cure. The cure spell is kind of, I think it cures more HP than we actually have now. So it is nice, but it's kind of, I mean, maybe. Well, actually, let's put that in because we do have our main character, or Vaan, I should say, does have that, does have almost as much, does have a like, yeah. So Basch is like 902 and Vaan is like 700, so yeah, they're pretty hefty. So they, yeah, the cura might be more appropriate for them. It wouldn't necessarily be work for the other two. So why don't I change that to instead of any ally, I'll put no, I can't do just any ally there. I can do Vaan with no conditions, but then that would, he'd get a cure every time he'd lose a, you know, get a hangnail or something. That wouldn't work. So yeah, we'll just leave it the way it is, I guess. Vaan's gonna take most of the damage at this point anyway. I could put Balthier in front, but that leads to the issue of the levels aren't balanced right now. So anyway, I think that was the only major thing. We'll have to see how it goes. And most of these easier battles I'm going to cut out as usual. Oh, do I still have Fran casting Cure? That's, or Fire? Wow, I did not mean to have that still happening. No? Okay, I thought I saw a fire spell coming from somewhere. I don't know where that came from. Oh well. Yeah, let's try taking this first passage first. I think they're not actually connected, even though it looks like it on the map. Oh, and by the way, these skeletons are nice. We could have Fran or actually Lamont cast heals on them, which would make damage or cause damage. But Lamont's attack is actually just as powerful, I think. I found that out on the last playthrough, or the last attempt here. So I will not do that anyway. Yeah. Lamont has a pretty much unlimited supply of potions, by the way, so that's another way to heal, where you don't have to use up large amounts of MP. This is a good place to get lots of LP to because if you've got a character with unlimited potions, then just go ahead and use them basically. So we can walk back and forth in here and build up our LP like by a lot, but I would consider that grinding, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. Anyway, we're already kind of grinding in this area anyway, because there are enemies like every 5 seconds. Okay. Right, I actually wanted to go this way first. Okay, so we've got skeletons and skull defenders. I believe they're nearly the same. I'm not sure. I think one of them casts spells and one doesn't, but other than that, they look and are pretty much the same. They look and act pretty much the same. Lamont is off there doing his own thing here. Yeah, so the skeletons can cast magic. I don't think the no, I take that back. Maybe they do different spells. I'll have to check the yeah. I'll have to check the video and make notes, I guess, later. So, okay, so what we have up here is, let's go ahead and grab the right. Treasure there. There's a switch here, but I don't think we can do anything with it. At least not right now. I'm not sure, what, the purpose of it is. Maybe there's maybe later in the game we get a key or something like that which opens it up, but anyway, there's a whole area to the west here in this dungeon, and I believe we cannot get there now, so maybe it opens up that. I simply don't remember. I do remember that we can only get to parts of this dungeon though at the moment. So anyway, and this pink thing here is a trap. If we step on that, well, everybody in range is going to take damage, and the traps get more and more serious as you get deeper and deeper into the game, because yeah, I actually didn't get a chance to do that. So we would have seen that pink thing like disappear And then, well, actually, since we've got Fran in our party, that's not gonna make any difference, I guess. But, anyway. So was there any point in coming down here? Well, not too much, really. Just wanted to show you that this one section, I guess. Might as well explore as long as we're out. As long as we're out here. Things just sort of appear out of the ceiling sometimes. It's a little disconcerting. Lamont, by the way, is a pretty powerful fighter, even though he is like just a kid. I guess he's got a lot of training or whatever under his belt already. Okay, we've got a another another trap there, and there's a trick with these bridges. We've got the main bridge, and then then there's the side area here, and those are guarded. Sometimes guarded by traps, sometimes I guess not. But if you step on the bridge, you get lots and lots of skeletons and skeletal defenders coming out. I'm gonna avoid that. I mean, it is a great way to level up, because you just basically sort of stand there a little bit and like all these enemies come at you. But we're really not quite leveled up enough to handle that well at the moment. I think we would survive. I mean, on my last attempt, I did survive at least, but it takes a long time to do, and it's kind of a grind. So even if I did that, I would cut out most of it anyway. So I'm gonna take the side paths. Let me I'm gonna stay off the tracks there. Lamont, you're getting kind of close to the trap there. That's not good. Let's just go this way and avoid the hassle, basically. Oh, there is another trap over there. Okay. So we would be, we would still be fighting those skeletons and whatnot, if we did it that way. If we went over the main part of the bridge here. Okay, so and I believe might as well take care of this guy. Take a quick check of the map, and I'm pretty sure this is a dead end over here. So, and you can tell that in the distance because there's like that fence there like there was before, and that is gonna block us off. So let's just go this way. There is a kind of a shortcut on the to the north east, by the way, but that's a lot heavier more heavily guarded there, so I'm not gonna do that. It's not like the tracks, but there's a couple of skeleton enemies in there which are harder to deal with than the bats here. Okay, so we've got another bridge, and this time there's only one way across, other than the main thing there. And yeah, there is a another trap in the corner. Sometimes there's a chest hiding behind that, which is really hard to get. We could get that to spawn by going in and out of the area a couple times probably, but and just checking it each time, but I'm not going to do it. I think it probably just has money in it, which we've got plenty of at this point. Okay, and continue on. Oh, you can actually steal money from these guys, so that's interesting. Okay, we've got Vaan with the level up. Fran and Basch probably won't be too far behind. Let me check the right. I believe that North Passage, okay, that's the South Passage. I'll deal with this guy. Yeah. This North Passage has a trap right in the middle, and if we try to take everybody through there, that would be bad because they're so spread out that at least one of them is going to hit that trap, and if the trap goes off, then everybody gets injured. So what you can do with that is just go and remove two of if I could, I would just go solo, but I can't remove Lamont, but that's okay. I just keep over here on the figure out which side that. Yeah, he doesn't stay on a particular side, but anyway, with just two of us, we can sneak by that without much of a problem. Now we can go back and get Party or Balthier and Fran. Is that an exploit? I think I don't know. I really try to avoid exploits. I mean, things that the game designers didn't anticipate or intend, but because I want the experience to be, close to what the game developers intended. I don't want to enter in the secret cheat code and win that way. That's not in the spirit of playing the game. Okay, let's do this again. But I think that's within the parameters of not being an exploit. So I don't know. It's exploitee, but I think it's fine. Oh, we've got Fran at level 10 too. So all we got is Balthier here. Still too slow. Getting leveled up. We could probably level him up fairly easily. easily by going back to those harder areas, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Bone toss. This is one of the few enemies that has a ranged weapon, by the way, which is just a bone, I guess. But it does hurt a lot, so anyway, let's keep going. And I think the enemies have kind of petered out, and we're gonna get a bit of a cutscene, and I'm gonna do the cutscene, and if I get another party wipe, I will just go back to the previous save and work my way here again. So if there's a third attempt, I should say, then I'll start back again after this cutscene. So we'll have to see how that's going. I don't feel like doing a second version of the whole commentary and whatnot.
This is what I came here to see.
Wow, this is what you came here to see? Oh, alright.
What's that?
It's nethicite, manufactured nethicite.
Nethicite?
Unlike regular magicite, nethicite absorbs magical energy. This is the fruit of research into the manufacture of nethicite. All at the hands of the Draclaw laboratory.
Yeah.
So this is where they're getting the magicite.
Errand all attended to, then?
Thank you. I'll repay you shortly.
No, you'll repay us now. We have
Yeah.
too much on our hands to go on holding yours. So, where did you hear this fairy tale about nethicite? And where did you get that sample you carry? What do you know about the Draclaw laboratories?
Right.
Tell me, who are you? Balthier?
You kept us waiting, Balthier.
Aha!
You slipped away.
Bagamnon and Company.
We missed you. First the judge and now this boy. The whole affair has a smell of money about it. I may have to wet my beak a little.
Keep your snout in the trough where it belongs. This thinking ill befits you, Bagamnon.
Balthier. Too long have I gone unpaid. I'll carve my bounty out of that boy.
Where's Pinello? We're taking her back.
The girl? Why keep the bait when you've landed the fish? We cut her loose on the way here and then off she ran crying like a babe.
Hey!
Hey.
After them!
Hey, wait up!
Yeah.
We'll not be able to take them all. Fight who we must, leave the rest.
Right. Okay, so first of all, Lamont is gone now, basically. I think we do see him later on in the game, but he is gone from, I think, for all intents and purposes, gone from the mines. So, we don't get his help anymore. And let's check out the enemies here. Right. So so these guys are at least as high level as Basch. Again, is even higher. And look at their HP compared to ours here. Vaan has got 700. The minimum here is like twice that, and there's 4 of them and 3 of us. So this is, and plus they've got status effects, protect and haste, that we cannot. Well, we can probably counteract the haste, but the protect is going to mean they're not they're not going to be vulnerable to any magic or to any physical attacks, I should say. So and that's why Balthier strongly hints that we should just run away as fast as we can. So that's kind of scripted, and that's what we're gonna do. Can you beat these guys with the right strategy and tactics and whatnot? And the only way I've seen it done, I mean, I seem to remember doing it on the PlayStation 2, but it took a lot of preparation, and I don't want to do that. And it was, if that's what I remember it, maybe I didn't even do it at all. I don't know, Mandela effect. But the only way I've seen it done is with kind of a exploit. And I would consider this an actual exploit because it was obviously something the developers overlooked. So I am not going to do that. I'm just going to run. I might, since these guys are chasing us, I'm thinking one option would be to have Balthier cast Immobilize. He has time magics, and he has Immobilize. These guys may not even be these guys might be immune to that. So and what that would do is keep them from chasing us, at least for a bit. We might get it narrowed down to one of them at a time, at least, so even the odds. But so that might be an approach that would not be an exploit, but I don't know. They would still have the status effects and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna not do that. So yeah, I'm just run. I think that's the safest thing to do at this point. So anyway, I'm going to start running. If I don't make it, then I'll pick up again here, even though it will mean redoing a lot of the stuff. The game does do an auto save file, by the way. Isn't it when you change areas or change location, or cross the zone, whatever? I generally try to avoid using those. I prefer to play games with a no continue option, sort of, without using continues, because to me I'd rather just play the events over again and not continue from the previous thing, because usually that means that prevents you from redoing the stuff that you should have done on the first try. So if I get desperate enough, maybe I'll do that, but I'm not going to. So again, I'll come back here if I do not make it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to put Flee on. There we go. That will speed things up a bit. Okay, third try. Yikes. So the first time what happened is I went the wrong way. I took a wrong turn and ended up in a dead end, and since these guys were closing in behind me already, I was left trying to get past them again, and that did not work out. Then the last time, I accidentally pressed the shift key, and that toggles walking mode. And as you can imagine, that did not go well. I don't use walking mode a lot, so I couldn't remember which key does that, and so I was kind of stuck that way until it was too late. So that was kind of my fault in both times, but well, hopefully I can avoid those issues this time. Maybe we can either do it or find out what new problem I can experience here. So again, I'm going to go into flee mode and do my best here. Yeah, there's a little cutscene with Lamont. Let's go this way. Oops. Watch out for that dead end there. I don't know if there's still skeletons up there, but I don't want to find out the hard way. There's Lamont again. Oh, we've got a bat. I think we can just run past him. And I don't know when they give up the chase. I think it's as soon as we get out of the mines proper here. There's Lamont yet again. We've got another bridge to deal with. Whoops. These guys are hot on our tails. Fran's... Their Balthier's taking a bit of damage, I think, but... we can live with that.
It would not seem they follow.
Ah.
We've lost them.
Yeah, didn't seem
Once
like
more
that to
running
me,
around with
so...
Vanguard at my heels, and I'm apt to give up sky pirating altogether.
Yeah. All right. So we didn't have to actually get through the entire dungeon. I don't know what happened to those guys. I think they got lost or something. So, and I don't think we see them for the rest of the game, which is why it's a little unsatisfying that we don't defeat them. But on the other hand, we don't actually. They just. I think they just run away anyway if you do end up winning that battle. Anyway, so let's get back to the start, and I'll save the game and declare it at the end of the episode. So let's, and I'll just clear these guys off screen since we've done them already before, admittedly without Lamont's help, but they should be easy enough anyway. They're level 8 and we're like level 9, so levels don't always work as an indicator of relative strength. There are some like rare games and hunts probably that where you can't rely on that, but yeah. For normal monsters, it's usually a good sign. It usually works if you're level 9 and you see a level 8 enemy, then you're probably fine. Okay. And, yeah, we already tried going down there. By the way, it does not take all that long to repeat, especially when you're not, like, spending most of the time talking and, avoiding the, dead ends and whatnot. Probably, probably 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's new. Okay. Yeah, let's give that guy a shot. He probably doesn't appear until, because of the 3 times I've done this so far, he has never been there before, so, probably only appears once Bagamna has, you've either escaped Bagamnon or not. Anyway, I think we're fine to handle this. We'll see. Tanned hide, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tougher than usual, but probably I think we're doing fine here. Oh. Vaan got a level up. I think we managed to do that way before this point in the other the previous attempt, or the one that I had recorded anyway. Yeah, so Vaan and Balthier and Fran will be next. I think Fran is closer. Yeah. There's Fran. And Balthier's probably pretty close too here. Let's see. Which way are we going? We are going the wrong way. We want to get to, yeah. We want to go to the large red X there. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. I think the enemies are gone from this point. Okay, there's Lamont again.
Walking without the company of your cortege, Lord
Yeah.
Lhusu.
Oh. So he's using a false name. What do you know?
We caught her wandering out of the mines. You must take care with such undesirables about.
I was kidnapped.
Silence.
If it is a crime to wander on one's own, then I too am guilty.
Yeah.
Marquis, I trust that your estate can accommodate another guest.
Why not?
Wow.
Judge Geese, I shall heed your counsel. I will not travel unaccompanied any longer.
That was
All right.
Thank you, Pinello.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's Penelo doing? And what's the deal with that
I'd say
Lamont?
she's flirting if that's what you're asking.
Lhusu Ferinas Solidor, fourth son to Emperor Gramis and brother to Vaan.
What? That kid?
Do not worry. I believe he will treat her well.
Nobody knows men like Fran does.
Our
Wow.
purposes lead the same way. To Ondor. We must find means to approach him.
Yeah.
The Marquis is channeling money to organizations opposing the Empire. We'll start there.
Yeah. But first, we'll do a save, and then we'll have to consider how we get this, or we'll have to. Oh, we get another cutscene here. I didn't realize. All right.
Marquis Ondor announced my execution 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If news of my survival were to spread, the Marquis may find his position compromised.
The men he's been funding bear little love for the Empire. They won't be thrilled to discover that rumors of your death were, in fact, greatly exaggerated. If we were to raise a clamor to that effect, we might just get their attention.
Nothing to it. I'll just go around town spreading the word. How about this?
Oh boy. Okay, another thing with the F again.
I'm Captain Basch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca.
Yeah. Huh? Right.
Well, what do you think?
That certainly qualifies as a clamor. All right, Vaan, get to it. For the girls' sake, eh? Oh, and the more people around to witness your little performance, the better. If we're going to reach the Marquis, it's up to you. We'll be waiting here if you need us.
Alright. I was really hoping to do a save first. Let's try this. Alright, I guess we can do that. Alright, so this turns out to be a little mini game which we'll get into next time. So that will be it for today. We'll see how the testification goes next time. Hope you'll join me for that. And until then, bye.